Hi friends, this is Amit Jain. Today I'm going to start a video series in which I will explain you about the usage of AmiBroker. AmiBroker is not just a charting platform, although we can do certain things with the help of AmiBroker. And among those things, I have listed a few of the topics which I'm going to cover in my upcoming videos. Like first we will see how to download the AmiBroker and we'll set up with the historical feed. We will also see there are some inbuilt indicators which AmiBroker provides, and we'll see also some drawing tools. We'll also code some strategies in it in this video series, and then we will see how to create exploration. Exploration is a kind of scanner. Basically, you can create any scanner with a predefined set of conditions. So we'll see more about this in details, and then we will backtest some of the strategies, and we will also see how to optimize the strategy, and then we will see how to read the backtest report. Okay. Then lastly, we will see Monte Carlo simulation and some custom backtesting procedure. Right. So without wasting any time, let's start our today's topic. Okay. First, we will see how to download AmiBroker. So let's go to Google and type download AmiBroker. So go to AmiBroker's website. Under downloads, there are two options available. One is 32-bit version and one is 64-bit version. You can download any of the version according to your system configuration. Right? AmiBroker provides a trial version of it, and you can use this trial version for so long. There is no difference between the license version and trial version. Although there are some difference, like you cannot save the data in trial version, and there are some inbuilt functions feature and other features are also there that you cannot use in trial version. So it will hardly matter if you are in a learning phase of AmiBroker. So I recommend you to start with the trial version. Once you feel okay, then you can go for the AmiBroker's license version also. So from here, you can download this AmiBroker. I have already downloaded and installed it in my computer. So you can download it from here and just install it. Once you install it, just a second. Okay, once you install AmiBroker, then icon of AmiBroker will be created on the desktop like this, right? And if we double click it, so here it is, and we go to help about AmiBroker. And now here you can see that this is the unregistered version because this is the trial version we have downloaded, and it says that it does not save the changes. That means if it will not save any changes or any data in this trial version. Every time you open the AmiBroker, you will have to upload the data every time. So after downloading the AmiBroker, then you will require live feed or historical feed. For live feed, there are many NSE authorized data vendors in market. You can check it on NSE website also. So we go to NSE website. NSE authorized data vendors. So here's a list of NSE authorized data vendors like SLPix, Active Financial, Bloomberg, Edelweiss, Global Financial Data Feeds, and there are so many authorized data vendors. So for me, like GDFL, which is Global Data Feeds Limited, True Data, and you can go with anybody, any of the data provider. I use True Data only, right? So, but I advise everybody to use only authorized data, not any unauthorized data, right? And also you may require a historical data to analyze any of your strategy or to backtest any of your strategy. And these data providers also provide the historical feed also, which they charge also. But as you are in a learning phase, I advise you to go. I'm actually telling you one website which is called TRADECATCHER, TradeCatcher. So let's go to TradeCatcher website. TradeCatcher. So from this website, you can download index futures data, index options data, and as well as stock futures and cash data also. And here is a small disclaimer, guys. This website does not belongs to me, and I'm not sure about the authenticity of this data. But since you are in a learning phase of AmiBroker, as I've already tell you, that you can use this data for your learning purpose. But when you start deploying your own capital on market, then I will advise you to use only authentic data, which you can take from the NSE authorized data vendor only, right? So if we go to IEOD data here, so you can see here, you can download the data from year-wise. So I click here, intraday link. So it will take us to the Google Drive. So you can download any of the year's data. Like if I go to 2020, so you can download data month-wise also, right? I have actually already downloaded this data for demonstration purpose only. Where it is? Let's see. Yeah. So as you can see, like we take one example, Bank Nifty. So here Bank Nifty underscore F1, right? F1 is there and F2 is there. You will get the data in a continuous format. So if I double click on F1, so now you can see that data is set in a specified order. Like first one is ticker name, which is Bank Nifty. Second is date, which is in YMD format, year, month, date. And third is time. This is 1 minute data. So and next is open price. then high price, then low price, and then close price. And after that, it is the volume and then open interest. So while uploading this data in AmiBroker, we have to specify that order in AmiBroker also. So we close it, go to AmiBroker. Now we go to files, and here is an option called Import Wizard. We click on that. Now here we click on Pick Files. We select the file which we have opened up. Now click on Next. Now in column 1, 2, 3, 4, we will mention that order only. So first one was ticker, second one was YMD date, third one was time. So we will select time. Next is open. Again, high, low, close. We have some more columns also. And volume, then open interest, right? And every price or things are separated by commas. So we select here, comma separated. Now we click on next and then finish. Right. So let's say we open a blank chart and we close it. राइट जैसा आप देख सकते हैं अभी हमारे सामने एक ब्लैंक चार्ट ओपन हो गया है एंड दिस इज बिकॉज अभी हमने इस चार्ट के कोड फाइल में कोई भी कोड हमने ऐड नहीं किया है. सो इस चार्ट पे कोड को ऐड करने के लिए हम लेफ्ट साइड में आप यहाँ पर देखेंगे तो AmiBroker हमें कुछ फंक्शंस इनबिल्ट हमें प्रोवाइड करता है. लाइक इफ आई क्लिक ऑन एवरेजेस, सो यहाँ पर ये डिफरेंट फंक्शंस है, बेसिकली ये इंडिकेटर्स हैं जो AmiBroker हमें इनबिल्ट प्रोवाइड करता है. लाइक फर्स्ट वन इज DEMA, डबल एक्सपोनेंशियल मूविंग एवरेज, एक्सपोनेंशियल मूविंग एवरेज, लीनियर रिग्रेशन MA. और इसके अलावा अगर हम और नीचे जाते हैं बैंड्स में बॉलिंजर बैंड्स, कैल्कुलर चैनल, परसेंटेज बैंड्स, एंड we go to basic chart like Ichimoku charts, open interest, price chart, spreads, volumes, and these are all the indicators and some inbuilt formulas that AmiBroker provides us. So in order to plot the price candle over the blank chart, what we do is we simply click on this price. Let me just zoom in, and we will drag and drop over the blank chart. That's it. Now we'll click on OK button, and if I right click on the chart, go to edit formula. Now here you can see this 5 lines code is actually a code to plot the price candle over the chart, nothing else. And we can also change the time frame of the chart from here also. Like I can select 1 minute, 5 minute, or 15 minute, whatever the time frame. And also if you want any custom time frame, then you can also do that. Like let's say if I want to see 17-minute time frame candle, so I can do that also. So to do so, let's go to tools, go to preferences, then intraday, and under custom time intervals, change any of the time. Like if I want to see 17-minute candle, so I select its 17-minute and then apply. Okay, now I can see 17 also. Yes, 17 is there. Now this is the 17-minute candle, right? So I select 5 minute again. Okay, Now we go to some more indicators. Like if I want to add some of the indicators over the chart, then there are two ways to do that. So let's say if I want to plot moving average on top of my chart. So let's go to average. We have MA over here. So what we have to do is we have to simply drag and drop and OK. So this line is plotted on the chart. This is nothing but the moving average. Now, if I want to add one more moving average, so I will do this again, drag and drop. Now the second line is plotted. This is the second moving average. You can also change the range of this moving average. Like let's right click and click on the parameters. Now this is MA and this is MA1. The period of first MA is set to 15 and second is for 25. You can change it at your own desired range. Let's say I set it to 20 and I set it to 50. And color, I also change the color of this moving average also. So let's say I want 20 in green color and 50 in red color, right? So green is our 20-day moving average and red is our 50-day moving average. And another way to plot the moving average is that if let's say if I don't want to add moving average on top of my chart, so what I can do is I go to averages, then MA, I will right click here and I will go to insert link. I click on insert link. Now the same moving average is added bottom of the chart. And if I want to add few more things, like if I want to add volumes, then I go to basic chart and volume here. So I right click here, insert link, volume is added. And if I want to add open interest, then it is here, right click, insert link. That's the open interest. And let's say if I want to add one more indicator, let's say moving MACD. So I go to indicators and MACD, where it is. Yeah. So right click, insert link, MACD is also added, right? So if I right click on the price chart and open the formula, so now you can see that there are two moving averages code is added on the chart. First one is for 20 moving average and second one is for 50, which we have changed in the parameters, right? But as you can see that MACD, open interest and volume is not added in this chart because we have not added in the chart, we have already inserted, right? So in order to insert volume or open interest on our chart also, so we have to add this. Let's say I want to add open interest. So I go to basic chart and open interest, drag and drop. Yes and OK. Now if I open the edit formula, now here you can see that code of open interest is also added in my price code. Okay, up till now we have added or seen few of the indicators which are provided by AmiBroker only. But what if I want to add any custom indicator which is not provided by AmiBroker? So let's take a very simple example here. Let's say if I want to add average of moving average 10 and exponential moving average 10, right? What I want to plot is we take moving average of 10 period and exponential moving average of 10 periods. I want the average of these two values. So how can I do that? Right? So what I do is I open a new chart. So, so we add price from here, drag and drop. Okay. I open edit formula. So price code is already added here. So I press enter. I go to next line. So what we want to do is, let me just write it here. I put 2/. Okay, what I write after these 2/ will become a comment. After becoming a comment, AMI broker will not read this particular line of code. Okay, so these 2/ is used to comment any of the things. So what I'm going to do here is I want the average of MA10 and EMA 10. So in mathematical terms, what should be the formula is MA10 plus EMA10 divided by 2. This should be the formula. So in order to plot the average of these two figures, first we have to identify the values of these two figures. First is MA10 and EMA10. Right? So what I do here is I define a variable. Variable can be anything which starts from alphabets. So let's say I define a variable called MA1. You can do anything. ABC1, ABC, AB, only A, whatever it is, it should start from alphabet only. This is the user defined alphabet. So to understand it correctly, I give it a name called MA1. So equals to, what I want to define here is moving average of 10. So in order to plot the MA values, AMI broker provides a function called ME. So if I write MA, a scroll window will open, and now here you can see, let me just zoom in. Yes. In this scroll window, you can see F is there. F means formula. So it means AMI broker, this F is AMI broker predefined function. So if I press enter here, now you can see that it has turned blue and in uppercase. So that means AMI broker has recognized this. Okay, so in AMI broker, in moving average, we require two values. First is the price field, and second is the range. So price field is nothing but the field on which value we want to plot the moving average. So to do so, I put a round bracket over here, and it is asking for two inputs over here. Right? First input it is asking to add is array. Array is nothing but the price field, which can be anything which can be open, high, low, close, and this can be volume, this can be open interest also. Okay, so here what we want to do is we want to plot the moving average of 10 on closing price. So we add close here. So we write close here. Now again, you can see that a scroll window has opened, which says that AMI broker has identified this close value here. Close is an array in AMI broker. So if I press enter here, and it is separated by comma, now I have to define the range. So in this case, I want to find out the values of moving average 10. So I write 10 here. I close the round bracket and semicolon. And remember, in AMI broker, each line has to be closed by the semicolons only. Now, if you will not put the semicolon, then AMI broker will throw an error. So up till now, we have identified the value of moving average 10. The same way, we are going to find out the values of EMA 10. So what we'll do is we will define a new variable. I give it name as MA2 equals to, now to plot EMA, there is a function called EMA. Again, round bracket, close, comma, 10, bracket close, semicolon. So we have both these two values, MA1 for moving average 10, MA2 for exponential moving average 10. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to calculate the average price of these two figures. So what I do is I define a new variable called average. That's a user defined variable, right? So average equals to the sum of these two divided by 2. So MA1 means this variable which contains MA10. MA2 is this which contains EMA10. So MA1 plus MA2 divided by 2. Now this average variable have the value of my desired custom indicator, which is nothing but the average of moving average 10 and exponential moving average 10. Now I want to plot this value on top of my chart. As of now, there is no indicator on my chart. So in order to plot this average value, so what I do is I use a function called plot. So you can see AmiBroker recognized it. So I start with the round bracket here. Now it is asking for some inputs. What we wants to plot here. So in array is what we are going to plot is we are going to plot this average. So in first field we define average, comma, it is asking to add a name. So name can be anything, which should start from double quotes. So I give it a name called AVER, average MA. Again, double quotes, comma, color, COLOR, color. Let's say I give color green, enter, and then style, in which form I want to plot this moving average. So it should be in line. So STYLELINE line, bracket close, and semicolon. So this is the formula. What we have done is we first define a variable called MA, in which I store the values of MA10 on closing period. Now then I defined a variable called MA2, in which I stored a value of EMA10 on closing basis. Then I defined a variable called average, in which I calculated the average of these two values. Then what I'm doing here is I'm plotting this average value on top of my chart. So first I save this formula, go to files, save as, yes, go to formulas, create a new folder. I create a new folder actually. AmiBroker tutorial. Under this AmiBroker tutorial, I give the name to this code is, let's say, average MA, and save it. So first of all, you need to check whether you have written the code correctly or not. In order to check this, you have to click on this button, which is verify syntax. Actually, when you will click this button, it will verify the whole code and check whether if there is any error or not. So I click on this button. So nothing happened, which means my code is correct. And when I apply, click on apply, access AMI broker formula, AMI broker tutorial average, MAFL was denied. Okay, nothing. So as you can see, let me close the top chart, and you can see that the green line is plotted on top here, is which is the average of that two moving averages. That is our custom indicator, right? So today we have plotted our new custom indicator. So congratulations, you have written your first code today. So keep practicing. And guys, this video series may have 4 to 5 videos, which I will release on a few days of interval. Right. So do like the video and do share the video. As more you will like and share, the more I will be motivated to make more videos. So keep learning, keep growing, and take care. Bye-bye. We'll meet in next video. Bye-bye.